Hey, the little blue box there.
Oh, wait. I should tweet this out.
This Hangout on Air is live. How about that?
I should tweet this out.
Yeah, sure. We're going to start talking about the topic for a bit. Let's just tell people now, right? This will probably not be safe for work.
Not safe.
And even though I'm kind of tired, you should probably not listen to this on headphones.
Yeah.
And go visit the AcadianTimes.com. It's become a thing, apparently.
I know.
It's become a thing. People have even downloaded the app, which I was like, well, let's try that. Let's try making an app for mobile. And apparently people are doing this, which is kind of cool. Because I didn't know that this was like some kind of niche that needed filling.
You know,
to be honest,
you know what's gonna happen now that we've started this stream?
Yeah.
Either the kid is gonna wake up and start screaming.
Oh yeah.
Or the people from the condo are gonna come knock on the door and say, we're here to remove the tree from your backyard.
Yes. A couple of days ago. A couple of days ago now.
Two days.
2 days ago, we had a. That's what a couple means, dear.
Thank you. I'm tired too. All right. I've been up since yesterday.
A couple of days ago, a storm, not a squall, but very much like a squall, right? It just came in. It lasted literally like 4.5 minutes, maybe 5.
Yeah.
And you could not see more than 3 feet out the back door. And all of a sudden, there's a fucking tree sitting in the backyard.
Yeah. The power went out.
Power went out for a long while.
Huge thunderclap. The tree came crashing down. There was hail and rain, and then
nothing. And then it was over. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So
there was that.
And so it's still sitting there. It spans our backyard and our neighbor's backyard. And
yeah.
It's still sitting. But they put caution tape around it.
They put caution tape around it because that helps so much. Thank you. Thankfully it didn't break the fence, which is kind of nice because I don't.
It doesn't help the dog though.
Deal with the fence.
He wants to go out in the backyard and he can't go out in the backyard.
Yeah, well, he'll have to deal like everybody else.
We could let him like climb on the tree.
We could euthanize him.
Shut up.
I'm saying if you're gonna go drastic, right?
If you're gonna go drastic.
So yes. So we'll talk about the rape apology in a bit. Because it says 9 a.m., so I want to give people a chance to.
I said we're live now, so.
Oh, aren't you just very?
But
helpful?
There's no one in the live chat, so until I see people in the live chat, I'm not gonna like.
So yes, so
I'm not gonna give a shit.
And I didn't, and I just want to get this out of the way. Yes, I know it's like beating a dead horse, but I'm gonna do it anyway. When I put up Acadian Times, it was supposed to be a kind of a joke.
Yeah.
Not trolling or whatever, but just kind of a joke, kind of a, a wink and a nod to
Carl of Swindon.
He who shall not be named. Carl of fucking Swindon. And I originally put, and I'm sorry, Tom Bloke, that I did this to you, right? I originally put, because I like Tom Bloke's feed, I put that up in the corner of the website, right, of the homepage.
Yeah.
And Carl thought that the website was by Tom Bloke, right? And of course it wasn't. I didn't tell him it wasn't. I just kind of let him believe what he wanted to believe. And just recently, a bit ago, when Carl had that meltdown about Christiosity being mean to him and all that stuff that went down like last week, I guess.
Yeah.
Carl, I guess he had not visited the website, which I guess kudos to you for not caring. I suppose. Not that he was supposed to care, but whatever.
Look, he never visits any of his sources, and he never reads.
Yeah, he has that kind of an issue. Yeah, he has that going on.
He has that reputation. Oh, look, there's people in the chat now.
Oh, hey. Hey, Yummy Lizzie. Hey, boss. He supports us. I like him.
I like him.
Yes. But if you change your mind and stop supporting us, then I hate you. That's how it works in my world. Everything is black and white.
You're disowned.
Everything is black and white, and that's it. And everything is at my convenience, no matter what it is and how it is. No, Carl doesn't. I'm fairly. Look, the honest truth is that we make this distinction between functionally literate and literate.
Yeah.
And Carl is functionally literate. He can work a computer. He can,
So you're saying he's like War Corpse?
Yeah, pretty much.
Except he maybe knows.
Except he's not as fun. Yeah, and he's not as honest about, when he screws up.
To commas like War Corpse seems to be.
Yeah, War Corpse seems to be allergic to commas. But you're making me digress, damn it.
Well, yeah.
So Carl, he doesn't read it. That's the thing, right? He tweeted the other day and then took it down, right? Or at least I can't find it, and I'm pretty good at finding tweets. Yeah. Something to the effect of me building my website around him, and I responded. I said, well, wait, you mean the website that has like thousands of articles that have nothing to do with you?
Yeah, and maybe like 4 that do.
And then maybe 6 or 7, and because of the strictures of Google and Amazon apps and stuff.
Yeah,
I had to take some of those down. They're archived. I have them put away, but I'm not gonna be posting them because they have these rules. Google and Amazon, right? They have these.
They want us
hate speech rules or whatever.
Wait. They want us to be nice.
Yes, they want us to be nice.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
But
and so,
you gotta play the game, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? I mean, a couple of people told me that, wow, I actually downloaded the app and I like your site, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And but apparently it's a thing. Some seem to enjoy it, and so I'm gonna be devoting a lot more time to it. And I'm going to be we're gonna do a spiffy little ad to put on the channel.
Yep.
And there you have it. We're still going to cover all this other stuff, though. I'm working on a Gamergate thing.
Can we get into the thing?
You want to get into the thing here? It's not Tuesday. You want me to get into
now, dear.
It's not Tuesday.
It's not Tuesday.
I'm not prepared for this.
Let's get into this issue here so I can go to bed after.
Yeah, you ain't going to bed now. Or after. Since it's Tuesday, apparently.
I might as well just stay up for the rest of my life.
Yep, that's pretty much how it works in this place.
Is that what you're telling me? I might.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much.
Fine.
Alrighty. So, see, I used to have this issue, and I don't know why.
You have a lot of issues.
I have a lot of issues. Yes. I don't know why this is, but here's the thing, because I've never been one to say what Thunderfoot says. I mean, like I've said it before as part of discussion, right? Mm-hmm. But risk management is an important thing, but it's important for everybody across the board, right? Mm-hmm. Men and women and non-binary people.
Okay, why don't we start at the beginning though?
The beginning. This is an old discussion, right? Women?
I mean, how did this begin?
Oh, this particular one. Well, I don't want to, get into. I don't want to get bogged down in who said this, and Okay, so I want to just put it out there.
I'm glad that you're not gonna, because I was actually gonna make a video later.
This afternoon
or this evening on it, like on Black Pigeon Speaks and his video. Which is what started all this shit.
Oh, well, Black Pigeon Speaks is a shitty
alt-right
pretend human being.
Piece of shit. So yeah.
He's a pretend human being. But whatever. I don't want to get bogged down in it. If
people aren't sure of what's going on, I'll be making a video on that later. So
okay, but the issue is this analogy that people sometimes use, right? And like I said, I've said it before, but with certain caveats that no one else seems to recognize.
All right, so get into it.
So the notion is that if you are a woman, that you have to dress modestly.
Yeah.
Because you never know when a creeper's going to creep on you.
Yeah. And I love that argument because it just, it says so much.
Yeah, really, it's especially about Western civilization.
Well, it speaks volumes, not only about the person saying it, but basically you're blaming men for not being able to control themselves.
You're blaming women for men not.
No. You blame. No. There's two parts that's why I said there's so much.
Right. Yeah. There's so much wrapped up in it.
Right. The first thing that I always see is that you're blaming men, first of all, for not being able to control their dicks, right? Around a woman who dresses sexily. Yes. You know?
Yeah, I always resent that.
Yeah, and these arguments come from mostly men, right? So it's like, wow, you're just insulting yourself, basically. Like, how stupid are you? And the second thing that it says that it speaks volumes about is your attitude towards women and the clothing they wear, and how you see them just as like a sexual object.
Well, look,
right?
Here's this thing.
And no, because this is pretty much what I've been looking into in the last couple of hours, right? Is this Black Pigeon Speaks and going through all the comments and blah, 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 blah. And the disgusting comments that I've posted on Twitter for everyone to see. And basically it's blaming the victim. It's like, well, she was asking for it because she was wearing this, or, you know, if you wear this, don't be surprised if this happens to you, or, you know, stupid shit like that. And it's like, no, man, like, she can wear whatever the fuck she wants. That's not an open invitation for you to try and like fuck her.
But
what the ultimate message is not just victim blaming the woman, but you're saying men can't control themselves. Yeah. They're these uncontrollable penises, and then you get mad when turn around and say that all men are gonna, you know, I have to consider that all men. You know, what's crazy is no, but they get mad when they say that. Well, no, but you're saying it too. You don't realize it, but that's what you're saying. You're saying that men
any random guy is gonna be a rapist. Then don't complain to me when someone like Kate Harding writes that whole Schrodinger's rapist thing that she wrote years ago. Right, which I thought it's the exact same argument that racists make. Yeah. Right, racists say all black people or all brown people or whoever. Right, they're all degenerate scum and they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. So we have to protect ourselves. We gotta ban immigration from that country. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. All that sort of stuff. And I'm like, whoa, wait. That's when you say that, you're saying the same thing that this woman says about men, right? I'm not gonna rape you. I don't. Even if I had that kind of predilection, prison is not a pleasant place. I've seen it.
Yeah. No. Look. And there's so much. There's just so much.
Well, let's start with this analogy, right? The analogy always seems to be, especially from the alties. And by the way, I want to do a stream on this ongoing online radicalization that I've been seeing.
Yeah, but that'll be a different
stream. But that'll be a different stream. Now, the analogy is, well, you lock your car door, or you lock your house door. Like, yes, well, first of all, I understand what you're saying.
You're reducing women to property.
But women are not property. They're not.
Something that needs to be locked up, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, so this is. It's not that it's not that it's hard to understand. It's that it's a bad analogy.
And it's really, piece of property. Really insulting. Like, super.
Well, kind of. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit? No.
Just a little bit, because it's not me, so I don't care.
I'm not a fucking car or a house or a piece of property. I'm sorry.
But see, here's the thing, right? Because I will tell you this, and we'll get to the camouflage issue in a little bit. I will tell you this. I have taught martial arts for a large part of my life, right? And my job is to teach people, or was back then, to teach people to protect themselves, to defend themselves and keep themselves from being stabbed or shot or whatever, right? Okay. And I was in the service, and it's sort of a similar job. So I have the vicarious experience of several family members who worked in law enforcement, both as cops and as prosecutors, right? So that's vicarious experience. It's not like I know, the ins and outs and all that stuff. And I always advocate, I always have advocated for people protecting themselves, men and women.
I think it's perfectly fine to say to a woman, who may work late or whatever, I used to work when I was like 19. I used to work really late. Like I would finish at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'd have to go to the metro station by myself. And I carried with me, I didn't carry mace because it's illegal to carry mace, but I carried with me like this metal bar that your keys are on. And I would hold that because if anyone comes at you, you just you smack them in the face with it, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a defensive weapon. Yes.
Yeah. And I had that in my hand, ready to go, just in case. And I don't think it's wrong to say, look, you should, try to protect yourself. God forbid.
But that goes for guys too.
But exactly what I was.
It goes for guys. It goes for old people. It goes for young people. It goes for and
you can't walk around.
What is it? Cishet is
anyone,
is that anyone. Or non-binary. It goes for everybody.
Yeah.
You never know when you're going to run into a.
And I don't think it's a bad thing to say. Always be aware of your environment.
Be aware of your surroundings is something that I taught my students.
Yeah,
yes,
don't walk around in a fog and la.
Right, you should notice when people are around
in the morning. When no one's around and you're in a really shitty part of the city or something. Yeah, be vigilant. And
however,
I got no problem with that.
However, here's the randos that tell me, well, you should dress modestly in that way. If you tell me creepers are going to creep, they're going to creep whether you're not wearing a fucking thing or whether you're wearing a burqa.
Yeah. They're
going to creep. That's what they do. That's what you told me. Right.
And rapists don't rape women based on what they're wearing. They don't. They'll pretty much go after
whoever they're going to go after.
The easiest target is.
Now, here's the thing. For your analogy to work, right, or for your suggestion to work, right, because there's a difference, right. What I say to all people. Protect yourself, be aware of your surroundings, all that stuff. That's not rape apology. I'm not. There's a law. No. There are laws that you are supposed to fucking follow, particularly if because some of the people that I've talked to about this, they fancy themselves as protectors of Western civilization, right? They're stopping the hordes of brown people from whatever the fuck they got inside their head.
Yeah.
Some of them, now, obviously, right? Hashtag not all. But here's the thing, though. On this view that the clothing that you're wearing is going to, first of all, you can't say that creepers are going to creep and then tell me, well, you should wear modest clothes. Modest clothes isn't going to stop the creepers. Because you just said creepers are going to fucking creep, right? All right, terrific. So that's not going to work. But what would work, at least in theory, in reality it doesn't. But what would work would be being the most unattractive person that you could possibly be.
Yeah.
To a creeper, right?
Yeah.
So that would be, you would have to know what they're creeping on.
Well, Sorochi said the same thing on Twitter. Sorochi said, so what? Women got to walk around with beards now and dress up like women and like men.
Men, that's exactly it. That's the only way that you can rationalize this notion that, well, women got to wear. What you are wearing is not part of risk management. It is only part of risk management when you are in a war zone and you're talking about, should I wear the bright red dress or should I wear tactical camouflage?
Yeah, or should I wear the bulletproof vest?
Versus, yes, exactly.
This paisley vest.
Yes, exactly. Should I wear the paisley button down?
Yeah.
So no. It doesn't work. The analogy is flawed. If you want to have a different analogy, you want to have this discussion. And by the way, because these protectors of Western civilization, these alt-righties, they are always on about how Western civilization is, well, civilized. And all these hordes and masses of brown people are just raping their way across Germany and Norway and Sweden, which isn't fucking true in the least, right? There's as much crime, maybe a little more.
Yeah.
It's nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
But fuck me, aren't you? See, and again, the contradiction inherent in fundamentalist thought is that
you're arguing for the same thing that Islam argues for.
Yeah, not only that, not only are you arguing for the same values that the brown hordes bring with them,
the evil Islamists,
but you're saying that Western civilization is so fucking awesome, it can't protect its own women by enacting laws.
Yeah. But I love the fact that this whole appeal to modesty is exactly what Islam
argues.
Yeah.
Why do you think the burqa exists?
Yeah, which is why I always tell someone who's got this fucking stupid argument that women should dress more modestly.
How very Islamic
more
of you.
respect. Exactly. Well, go move to the Middle East then. I'm sure you'll enjoy the women in burqas because that's what you're fucking arguing for.
Yeah. Because at some point, right? At some point, you know, modest dress is going to become.
Yeah, and yet you hate Muslims. It's amazing, and yet you
just like them.
It's
fucking like them.
Amazing the fucking cognitive dissonance that these people possess. It's like you hate yourselves. Bravo, you're a bunch of morons.
Yeah, and well, the thing of it is the hypocrisy, right? Yeah. And it's not the hypocrisy because it's a moral failing. And that's not what bothers me so much. What bothers me is the lack of critical thought that goes into these positions. Mm-hmm. The absolute lack, because like I said, I'm down with the notion that you should tell everyone.
For sake. Keep talking, I'll answer.
It's always great to have a phone. I'm down with the notion that everyone should be safe and you should take reasonable precautions. The problem is that how you dress is not really in the reasonable precaution category. How you dress is in the I can't control myself, so please cover your titties so I don't gotta look at them category. Seriously. Which to me is funny because this is a peculiarly Western civilization kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because there are, and you can go online and watch this. It's not pornographic. You will see nudist camp videos.
Yeah.
And people are walking around with their cocks hanging. No one has a raging hard on for the 13 and 14-year-old kids, or the women who are walking around naked as well.
It's funny because around here, nudist beaches and nudist colonies and all this, they're kind of a big thing, right? It's part of Quebec culture in a lot of places. And you don't hear about rapes and sexual assaults because those communities, they're probably some of the safest fucking communities you could be in. Everyone looks out for one another. If anything,
look, because when you normalize nudity,
but
then it stops being a fascinating. Oh my God, I gotta touch it.
Exactly. And if they notice,
show me your titties.
Like that's that they think might be of concern, it gets reported like right away.
And by the way, let me just point out, going back for a moment to how this all began, since you did mention the video that we're talking about.
Black
Pigeon Speaks. And I don't know who took the video. I don't know if it was him or someone else or whatever. I don't know if someone gave it to him. I don't know. But it's a video of a woman with her butt pretty much hanging out of her short pants.
Yeah, she's wearing like these shorts, the ones that are so high cut that you can see like the ass cheeks. Like, I don't
her butt is really big. Right?
I don't know what that style of short is called, like short shorts, I guess, or
but here's the thing.
Shorts.
Yeah, no, that's way past these guys.
Yeah, no.
Most of these guys won't know that.
I know.
Okay, so so he's got this video of a woman who's digging her pants out of the crack of her butt.
Yeah.
Which I've seen before.
Look, I don't mind if you want to wear that, that's fine. It just looked uncomfortable. It really did look uncomfortable.
As an aside, I don't know how y'all whoever does this, right? Because it's not just women that
and it looked like an invitation.
How the hell you put
invitation to possible problems in that area because they were so tight and everything. But that aside,
well, no, I don't know. It just seems seems quite uncomfortable to put a piece of dental floss.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, you can wear whatever you want. Personally, I wouldn't wear them because it looked fucking painful.
But I tell you this, I will tell you this. I would not want to be in the company of the creeper that took the fucking video.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it was this guy or someone else. But whoever the fuck is walking around videotaping women's asses and
those upskirt
stop.
videos. And,
Stop doing that.
You fucking sick bastard.
In lots of cases, it's going to be against the law.
Mm-hmm.
And
if it's not against the law, you may just find her or her boyfriend's fist in your face.
That happens. That happens. Yes, that happens. I mean, men are, I'm sorry, but I'm moderately set.
What would you do?
I would jump up your ass and crawl out your nose with your intestines in my fist.
Yeah, like if we're in the mall or something, I'm wearing shorts and some dude's like snapping a video or pictures of my ass or my tits or something.
Yeah. It would not end well. No.
It would not end well.
No, it would not end well. I don't know, but I would do that for any of the girls too.
Yeah, our daughters.
Or for the boy. I don't want randos taking pictures of my kids.
Yeah, no.
I don't care what you plan to do with them. No.
I just find the whole thing disgusting. And people trying to make these arguments. They're just apologists for these sick fucking creeping
that's
disgusting people.
Gray Knight is in the chat.
Oh, hey, Gray Knight.
He's funny. If I bit the bullet and showed half my ass hanging out of short shorts, maybe you'd be on a channel with more than 77 subs. Probably, but I don't know if I could live with myself. And I don't know if you people can live with it either. You're
gonna whore yourself out.
Well, I don't think it'd work for me.
Because if you do that, then I have to treat you like the whore
that I am.
Clearly are.
I gotta say that I think that if I, that the number would go down. I think you're missing how this is gonna work. I think if I had that kind of channel, I think that instead of 77, it might be just 7.
Oh God.
And that would be scary to me, because 7 people that interested in my ass, that's kind of creepy.
Oh God. Yeah, I gotta say that would
and not in like the good creeper way.
Yeah.
I mean, like you need a straitjacket and lots of pills. You're really not safe to be around.
Yeah, no, let's not do that.
So yes, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Besides, I'm not a sadist. Not putting everybody through.
And that just didn't look comfortable. I don't know if you want that dental floss up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do either of you speak French? We both do. She speaks a lot better French than I do. But although it's not actually French, it's like Joal. It's Quebecer.
No, we call it Fringlish.
Yeah, it's sort of. It's not what you learned in college. If that's what you mean.
We say things like "c'est de la fun," "c'est cool."
Yeah, it's
far
not
out,
exactly.
Man. Far out, man.
It's not exactly
with the French accent.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it.
Yeah, that's so funny. I find that hilarious because I hear it with people in Spanish, right? I'm going to change the tire.
C'est
de
la fun d'aller à la club this weekend, man. Yeah, it's so fucked up.
So yeah, it's not exactly French.
The golden one.
I think you're just scared of finding out the volume of Patreon dollars that are available for a man in the thong. I think you may be right. No, you know what? You're absolutely right. That thought really does scare me. Jordan Peterson cries.
Jordan Peterson
does it by crying.
Oh God.
And yeah, that was special. I gotta say that was special.
Oh dear.
So
yeah, so this whole, I'm sorry, it's apologia for these creeps.
Yeah, look, I don't mind.
And you're arguing for sort of like an Islamic position.
Yeah, it's kind of,
and I find that hilarious.
Yeah.
From these Muslim hating people. And yeah, I mean, fuck you. Men are able to control themselves, and women are able to wear whatever the fuck they want.
Look, I am,
and vice versa. Let me add, right?
I am 43 years old.
And you've gone 43 years?
I have gone 43 years without ever sexually assaulting or raping anyone.
Amazing. How the hell did you survive?
And it insults me when I hear dudes say this shit.
Yeah.
I understand the frustration because I've been doing some more research into the incels. And it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I get it. Not personally. But
I've read some of the incel boards, and some of them, oh my God, it almost brings a tear to my eye. I'm like, dude.
Almost, but not quite.
You have like no self-esteem, and you hate yourself, and oh my God, it's just so sad. But anyways, that's like for another stream entirely. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. Men can fucking control themselves.
Well. That's the thing. That's the thing, right?
Men. No. But I think that's the key, right? Men can control themselves. Because you're, say, 40, if you can't control yourself, you're not a man.
Well, someone was telling me. I forget exactly what it was, but it was about Western civilization. And there's some politician that follows me. That's right. I've got like followers that are like they have that little blue check mark thing. I hear that's supposed to be important, but I'm not quite sure because I don't have one.
I only have degenerates following me.
But I said, but I said part of the problem is that Western civilization has stopped producing men.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, I kind of stand by that. It's if we're gonna go with the whole thing where sex is different than gender, right? Even though there's an interplay between the two clearly, right? There's some interplay between the two concepts, but one is like strictly biological or scientific or whatever, and then the other one is largely created by us, right?
Well, yeah, social construction.
Well, and there are things such as tomboys, and there are things such as
it's fluid. It can change.
Okay, so I'm down with that. I am okay with that. It doesn't scare me that there are people that are not like straight.
You know what? I am of the mind. You do you.
And that's why
if you're happy like that, then all the power to you. I really don't care. You go for it.
Look, here's the thing. The concept of men that are from my generation, at least nominally, right?
Right.
It's a different kind of concept than it is today, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I cannot fathom. And I understand the economics of it, sort of, right? But I cannot fathom living in my mother's basement. Well, we didn't have a basement.
Although you have to admit, with the baby boomers getting like as old as they are now, a lot of people are finding that they have to move.
That's what I'm talking about when I say I understand the economics of it.
Well, no, because to put your parent in like a care facility is going to cost you through the nose.
Right.
If you move in and you and your wife or whoever takes turns watching, mom or dad, then that makes more economic sense. So, I'm finding a lot more people now are doing like the granny suites, adding on to their homes or moving back in with mom and dad who had a bigger house or whatever, so.
Thomas Williams says, les pigeons noirs parlent des opinions sur les femmes sont pas différentes de ceux des extrémistes islamiques.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly the damn problem.
You read that very well.
Thank you. My accent has always been better than my comprehension.
Really?
Like sometimes,
Yeah.
well, when people talk to me,
Oh well, yeah.
like I'm like, whoa, slow down.
Well, that's because around here, if they speak French, it sounds like they're losing their dentures a lot of the time. So.
But yeah, I understand the economics of it,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like the idea that I'm going to move
I think what you
my family back to my mama house.
I think what you mean is if you grow up and you hit like 30 and you've never moved out on your own and you're still living in the basement.
Yeah,
and
that's
you're not,
fucking
and you have no
incomprehensible.
prospects of like a girlfriend even. You know,
yeah,
like I think that's what you mean, and not the other way around where you find mom or dad is getting old and a little doggy.
That's always been at least acceptable.
Yeah.
Right, I'm taking care of my mom. I'm taking care of my dad because they can't do it for themselves.
Or for financial.
That's always been a family.
Your family is sort of impoverished, so you all live together in order to.
That's understandable too. But when you're like when you grow up in a modern Western nation, right?
If you're Rouge, let's put it this way: if you're
Rouge, I don't get that shit at all.
Yeah, you're living with your mama.
Or if you're millennial woes.
Yeah.
Like I understand. Times are tough. You got to tighten your belt. I get that. But like people from my generation, and sadly, millennial woes is not too far from being my age.
I know, and Rouge, is our age.
And yeah. But it's not a thing, right? I can't, right? Just like the notion that we're talking about, where you blame the woman for your inability to control your dick, to keep your dick in your pants. I can't say, well, society's fucking me up.
Yeah.
Mom, can I move back in?
Yeah.
Like, no, society's fucking me up. Damn, I need another job.
Yeah.
I need more work. I need to do. That's I mean it's sucky sometimes, right? But that's how it is.
Yeah.
We've added sites. Rouge is a rapist. Well, I mean, that's what his books admit to.
Yeah,
right,
pretty much. I mean, he's never been convicted, but yeah.
So that's the thing. That's another thing that I don't understand. Young men today seem to feel that they are, because I've read a lot of these incel people, like they feel entitled to it. Like, dude, you got to groom. Yeah. And I'm being metaphorical. See, this is a metaphor that works. By groom, I mean that you got to take care of yourself. You got to have a decent job. I'm sorry, but look,
if you're 40 and working at the 7-Eleven,
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, but unless you own it, it's probably not going to be an attractive thing to most women. I'm sorry, it isn't.
Well, that's true. However, in all fairness, there are women who are perfectly happy with someone who, and good.
No, but I'm not saying no, but the problem is that these guys have an ideal of what woman they want, and you're not going to get that woman if you're working at the 7-Eleven.
They want like Melania Trump with like the fake titties and the lots of money and the this. And,
the Paris Hilton or the...
Well, Paris Hilton was she's kind of dumb.
No, but she would never date someone who's working at a gas station.
Yeah.
They want arm candy, and you're not going to get that, right? And so you got to lower your expectations a bit. And the problem is a lot of these guys won't do that, or they can't do that, or whatever. Yeah.
They have a whole rating system.
Yeah,
right?
It's such bullshit.
Yeah. No. 10 on 10 would bang.
Even my brother does it. It's so disgusting. It's
It's like 10 on 10 would bang. Yeah, really? Because she's not a thing. I've never considered women to be a thing, and that's part of that's part of the fucking problem.
Yeah.
With social media, which is not really social.
Well, no, but with the example we saw on Twitter earlier, right? The one we were talking about before, your analogy, you're comparing women to fucking property.
And
this is a problem. It speaks volumes to me that you would even choose to use that kind of analogy, right? I mean, don't you think?
Well, yeah, that's my point.
Yeah, you could have chosen anything else to sort of compare it to, and yet you're you're using property, you're using like a car or a house, or I'm sorry, women
see, here's the thing that gets me.
Property.
Here's the thing that gets me, because if I'm going to make that argument, my example would be a mugger.
Yeah.
Right? A mugger, right? Not a car.
Yeah.
Because a mugger is a human being.
Yeah,
or,
so you're trying to compare. You're trying to compare, apples with apples.
Yeah, like with like.
Yeah.
It
not
doesn't.
Apples with fucking watermelon.
But if your go-to is, well, you lock your car doors, it will point out the doors on this woman.
But see, that's my problem. The fact that you jumped from human being to property. That to me that
tells me a lot about you. Yes. Yeah.
You might not like it.
Rorschach
you
test.
might not like it, but I'm sorry, you're the one that did it, not me.
Yeah, like, look, I mean, people have told me in the past that, like, well, you're misrepresenting what I'm saying. Like, no, I'm not.
No.
Your analogy sucks dick.
Yeah.
And that is a metaphor, right? An analogy does not have a mouth with which to suck a dick.
Yeah.
Get it? Analogies, words, English, learn some.
Yeah.
Your analogy sucks ass. I'm not misrepresenting anything. You're comparing a human being to a piece of property.
Yeah, and I'm sorry,
and they are not the same fucking thing.
And then you point it out, and they get all butthurt. Well, I'm sorry, but you're the one who did
it.
You
know who else thought of people as bits of property?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you dope that out.
Yeah, or who still does see women as property.
Well, no, but there's another group of people. There's another group of people much maligned in civil society.
Yes.
Nowadays.
Yes.
That view human beings as something that you could, I don't know, put on an auction block and sell.
Yeah.
And that's generally considered to be a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're making these analogies, I'm sorry, but that's where I have to go.
Yeah.
That's where I got to go. And I'm not even going to say that particular word.
Yeah.
Starts with R and ends with acism. I'm not going to say it. Not going to say it. I'm not going to say the other word that starts with S and ends in lavery.
Yes.
That's weird. Lavery. Slavery. Yeah, you know what? People that bought and sold slaves thought of those slaves as property.
Yeah.
And how very Islamic of you, defender of Western civilization.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That seems a bit weird that you should do that.
Maybe you should just think before you type or speak. I'm just saying.
But that's the thing, right? And that's why I want to do
like this mental and verbal diarrhea.
Well, it's like, that's why I want to do a thing on the online radicalization that I have been seeing, because I saw it with the radical feminists, many of whom back in the elevator gate days, right? Back in the elevator gate days, right? There were a lot of there were a not insignificant number of feminists that involved themselves with this stuff, and they were skeptics or whatever they call themselves, skeptics, and you could see it, their positions changing over time.
Yeah.
Right. And now you're seeing it again. This time, what used to be the skeptic community, which I now call the skepticology community, they are like, yeah, I just believe shit.
Yeah.
Well, do you have evidence for this? Like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, look, here, go to the Daily Stormer. Go to this blog. That's my evidence. So fuck you.
Yeah.
But yes, there's ongoing radicalization, and you can see it in real time. It's repulsive and at the same time fascinating.
Yeah, from a psychological and sort of like social point of view, it's quite amazing.
Yeah, because like I have not substantially changed my positions on pretty much anything in quite some time. It's just that most people don't bother to ask me to elaborate on it.
I haven't changed my opinions. It's just I'm more free to speak about them now because I'm not part of that fucking cesspool. I couldn't talk about any of this when I was an anti-feminist.
Well, no,
are you kidding
nobody bothered to ask me.
Are you kidding me if I had said any of this while I was an anti-feminist?
Yeah, nobody bothered to ask me, but you felt constrained. I I don't know if you people have noticed, have never felt these constraints.
Yeah, no,
I will say what the hell I need to
I
say.
felt them a lot, and it was just,
It's kind of unfair.
It was beginning to like suffocate me. I was like, that's not right. That doesn't mean what it means, and that's not. And I'm sitting there holding my.
That doesn't mean what you think it means.
Well, what when I'm looking at what they're saying and what they're pointing to and whatever, and I'm like, and then finally I was just like, fuck it.
It's amazing. It's amazing to watch in real time, and the internet sort of accelerates it, right?
Yeah.
The whole in-group and out-group shit, it happens all 24/7.
Yeah, but it's just crazy online.
And well, that's what I'm saying. It happens 24/7. It happens while you're sleeping, while you're at work, while you're playing video games. I guess. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? I have to make time to play with the kids. I got to deliberately block out some time to play with the kids. I know. These guys, a lot of these guys.
I wish I had that kind of spare time.
Yeah, I wish I had that kind of time. But anyway, yes. So there was that.
Yep.
There was that.
So I think we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah, I don't have very much more to say about it.
Yeah.
Like, look, it's a bad analogy. It doesn't work. It treats people like their property. It denies you the agency to say, yeah, I'm not a rapist. And it allows extremist feminists to claim that all men are rapists. Yeah. And it legitimizes that, and it legitimizes the position of many Islamic people, right? Extreme Islamic people, right? Look, property and people are two different fucking things. I'm sorry, ANCAPs.
Yeah.
You can't sell your fucking kids.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't fucking sell your kids. I know. I've tried. The carnies won't take them.
We have to pay them, and I'm not doing that.
No, the carnies won't take them. The carnies take anybody. So yeah, there is that.
Yep.
And so, thanks you guys for. Oh, wait, let me check out the chat before we go. Yeah, how do Roosh and people like Black Pigeon have over 100,000 subscribers?
I'll tell you how, because there's a lot of hateful people out there.
Yeah, wait. It's also this. It's easy to sell stupid, simple ideas.
A lot of them on Black Pigeon Speaks, though, they're MGTOWs, and they hate women. They fucking hate women.
They hate women. It's easy to sell these ideas because they don't require you to think.
Yeah.
The minute you require to think, it becomes a hard sell.
Yeah.
Who wants to?
Thinking is hard. Look, it hurts your little brain.
Who wants the self-help book that says lose 100 pounds in a year or whatever, right? By exercising.
Yeah. Or
everybody wants look a pill.
Yeah. Or eat this magic cookie and you'll lose 50 pounds.
Yeah, nobody.
You might encounter renal failure, but you'll lose that 50 pounds.
And people need someone to blame, and selling blame. My mom always said, "La culpa es señorita." Blame is a virgin. No one wants blame.
Yeah.
No one wants blame. No one wants to be blamed for anything. No one wants to be responsible.
That's kind of sexist, Joe. I gotta say.
What?
That's
a virgin? It could be a boy, I guess. It could be a boy. I don't know.
Yeah,
they mean girl.
Yeah,
they mean girl.
I know.
But I'm saying it could be
why I was like,
it could be in anything. But the point is that nobody wants that particular thing, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to touch it. Nobody wants it. Thomas.
Well, except alt-right guys, they want virgins.
Except Thomas Williams says the most amazing thing about Black Pigeon is he hates immigrants and says if you let a single non-white person in your country, it turns into mortar. But he's an immigrant to Japan.
Yeah.
Well, see, but that's also a thing about the white nationalist, race realist people is that they fetishize IQ as if it were really a scientific thing.
Yeah.
And it's not, but more importantly, because they do, they cannot then deny that Asians, particularly Japanese and Chinese people, exceed what they consider to be white people.
Yeah.
in in average IQ scores.
Yes.
So they're taking that hit.
There's a lot of mental gymnastics involved.
Yeah, they're taking that hit though.
Yeah.
So that they can shit on brown people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know. So yeah. White genocide is bad. Let me go wank to Asian women. Yes. Yeah. Blame it or evil. I have an anime pillow and a fleshlight, and I'm good.
Yeah.
So, we'll leave it at that. We're gonna have to do these more regularly.
Yeah, it's just, I kind of live in a fog.
Yeah.
I don't get enough sleep, and it's.
I haven't gotten enough sleep in 20 years. So,
yeah, well, you know.
So there was that.
And there was that.
So go visit AcadianTimes.com.
Ding.
Ding. Thank you. Download the app. It makes it easier.
Hooray!
And remember, like you can actually. I added a submit a post feature.
Yeah.
So if you have something to say, either in disagreement or not, as long as it's not like hate speech, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right? As long as people can't consider it hate speech, then I'm good. Next time, we're going to talk about a little bit about Dave Rubin.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I just went through all that on Twitter.
That's right. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. It's part of the community. It is part of the Acadian Times mission.
You see how hard I work for you people? Give me all your money.
Give me all your money.
Right?
Give me all your money.
On the Patreons, all right?
Yes. That is part of the Acadian Times mission, where we cover the alt-right.
Oh, I thought it was give me all your monies on the Patreon.
No, that's not the mission. That's the goal. Mission goal, whatever. The point is, that is what we're supposed to do. We cover the people on YouTube who are a lot of alt-right people, a lot of race realists, a lot of white nationalists. Idiots. YouTube has a very nice side to it.
Yeah.
Where you can watch stupid videos of Nyan Cat or something.
I don't go there often.
We don't go often.
It's not as interesting. I gotta
say. Then there's the Russian fail videos. Those are funny as fun.
Yeah.
And then there's Hitler Light.
Hitler Light.
I'm sorry, but you know,
yearning for the days of Heil Hitler.
Yeah, you know, fighting for the Fourth Reich.
Yeah.
You know, so there's that. And so we got to do that. We got to do Dave Rubin, and we got to do Mike Cernovich, and
the guy,
the
guy that was with Baked Alaska that said that the ovens at Auschwitz looked like a giant pizzeria. Yeah, I don't think they made pizza in those ovens. It's Comet Ping Pong. I don't think the new Pizza Gate. Oh Christ.
Oh God.
Yes, this is the world we live in.
Oh.
Be ashamed. Be very ashamed.
We are look, when the aliens invade, I am with them. Okay, fuck all of y'all. I'm sorry, but fuck all of y'all.
I'm handing over Trump. Like,
I'm
take him, please probe him and put a brain in his head.
Oh, okay. So yes, so there was that, and we're going to be doing more streams more often.
Yeah, and on this channel, but I will upload them from this channel to my channel because I can't do live streams because of
free speech.
Well, because
free speech.
V and his little fucking fanboys, they didn't like the video I put up of V.
So stay tuned. I have a very special message for the alt-right that I hope to be putting out either later today or tomorrow.
Well, that should be an easy video. It's just a big middle finger to
no, not a middle finger. Not a middle finger. not a middle finger. Not a middle finger. Well, we'll see what it turns out to be. We'll see.
You're going to show them some brown cock, aren't you, and scare them away?
No, no, that's like Great Knight's suggestion. Like, no, and then no pornography on my channel. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that violates the terms of service.
Oh God,
and we wouldn't want to do that because Carl might cry word rape and have me banned from Earth.
Oh God.
Somehow.
I'm dying here.
Okay, so yes. Go visit the website, download the app, and give me all your monies.
Yes.
Give me all your monies.
Say goodnight, dear.
Good night, dear. Wait, it's not night. It's day. Oh, well, it might be nighttime for somebody.
For me, I'm going to bed.
It might be nighttime for somebody. All righty.
Good night.
We'll see you next
Good
time.
morning. Whatever. Fuck
Hear
off.
you or read your comments or whatever. Bye.
Bye.